Alright guys, welcome to the new stream. Rimworld, as promised, after Subnautica, we're immediately going to kick off with Rimworld. Now, I have played a little bit of Rimworld, about 30 hours. I am very much fresh into the game. I don't really know much about, especially mid-game, later game. I haven't played that far. I was able to get quite a few of my colonists either starved or attacked by squirrels or moose or whatever. The way that you can get your people killed in this game is fairly substantial. And it's probably going to be all sorts of funny ways to get killed. I have installed a few mods. These seem to be the most used mods. If you guys have any suggestions, then please let me know. I am open to new mods to try. Just keep in mind, I'm a newer player, which means I don't know what most of the buttons do. I don't know what I should be focusing on, so the ones that I have installed right now are just pawn recruitment, allowing me to recruit new guys for, I think, the lowly fee of 5,000, and the social interactions expanded. That's what I'm starting with. I might add more along the way, although this is probably going to be the first of a bunch of colonies. Now, this is also an excellent time to introduce that I will be streaming regularly, regular days. It's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. Those are, actually, did I put that right? I just put that in the post today. I'm still getting used to my own new schedule, so let me just double check that. Streaming. Yes, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. That's the plan. Monday, Wednesday, Sunday. So, that means that Monday, there's immediately going to be a new stream, in which we'll probably continue with this colony. Alright, Rimworld. For those of you unfamiliar, you are crash-landed on a planet. The three of you awake in your cryo-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. You start with 3 people, chosen from a maximum of 8, and you get a whole bunch of resources that you can use to further your colony. The map is scattered with steel, ship chunks, and packaged survival meals, so it is fortunate to find all of those to keep your colony going. That's one of the options that you can go for. We also have 5 lost tribespeople who are trying to rebuild. 1 rich explorer. This is supposedly a very different or very difficult start because you only get 1 guy who has to do all the work. And Naked Brutality is a map where you get 1 guy and 0 resources. So good luck with anything. Alright, let's go for Crash Landed. And I think that's going to be difficult enough. You have the AI storyteller. I haven't quite figured out the exact differences between these, but the storyteller is a sort of script that's running in the background that gives you quests and gives you challenges. So in this case, create events like pirate raids, resource drops, or animal attacks. Their choices will affect the story of your colony. You can change these settings at any time. Cassandra Classic creates story events on a classic increasing curve of challenge and tension. She'll push you with dangerous events, then give you breathing room, and then come back to push you once more. So that's an option. Phoebe Chillax gives lots of time between disasters to build your colony. But beware, at high difficulty she'll hit as hard as anyone. And the one that I think gets picked the most, at least from what I was able to figure, Randy Random doesn't follow rules. He'll generate random events, and he doesn't care if they make a story or triumph or utter hopelessness. It's all drama to him. He is completely random. He's going to throw all sorts of curveballs your way. It's going to get weird, but this is the one that I found to be most interesting, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. So, we're going to go with the Community Builder difficulty, and I'm going to go with Commitment Mode, which is effectively Iron Man. You don't get to reload your save. Let's go with, whatever, Blackjack. That's going to be the seed for this world. Generate. Randy is hilarious and horrible at the same time. Yeah. Well, let's see if he's going to be friendly or not. Okay. We have a starting site to pick. There are various continents on the world. So far, I have really only started in the temperate forests. And I think I've tried the desert once. Which allowed me to... No, it wasn't the desert. Where was it? I think shrubland, because I could do year-round growing. I have not yet had the pleasure of the tundra, let alone the ice sheet. So that's not going to be something that I'll be trying right now, because this is still, as far as I'm concerned, an experimental colony. I don't really expect this thing to last for very long. So we'll just go with something that's slightly safer. I am, however, not the only one. There are various other colonies. Now, if you want to truly roleplay, you can say, you know what, I'm going to select a random site, and it just throws you down anywhere. This could be a favorable location, it could be a horribly haunted location. So it could be anywhere. Right now it's suggesting that I start in Arab shrubland. Near a river is nice. I think that's accurate, yeah. Temperate forest near a river. Is this a stream as well? Because then I have a road and a river next to me. But nothing else. Huh. You can trade with other outposts. You can also attack other outposts if you so desire. So you have options. And which option you pick is up to you. Maybe here. There appears to be water here. Temperate forest. There's a road that leads to both a fairly friendly, neutral faction and over here a super hostile faction. So this is where we're going to start. Then I get to pick 3 characters. 3 characters, and they're all going to have their own backstory. This one, for example, is incapable of violence, cannot work as a hunter, and on top of that, she cannot attack anyone that is threatening her. So that's going to be problematic. She is, however, very clever, supposedly. But I don't really find this particular build to be very useful. Let me quickly go over the perks that you have. Shooting, doing damage with any kind of a weapon, includes hunting. Melee damage, pretty much speaks for itself. How effective are you at hurting things with melee tools? How effective are you at building things, mining things, cooking things, planting? This is, let's say, farming. Working with animals, which you can also tame and train. How effective are you at crafting? How much of an artist are you? In case you're wondering why is this useful? Well, it's going to be handy if you want to be trading stuff. If you're building, for example, I don't know, if you have an artist, they can, I suppose, craft stuff for you that can then be sold for a lot of money. That's, I think, what the artistic thing comes in for. Medical, how effective are you at healing? Social, deals with your fellow colonists, but also with, let's say, external relationships. Trading, for example, gets a benefit from having somebody who's very social. And intellectual, how effective are you at researching and drug synthesis? And that means both creating new medical items, but also actually making drugs, which your colonists can then get addicted to. So it's a trade-off. And over here you can see what team skills I have. To all of you who are just tuning in, welcome. I have just started this stream, and I am building a new colony on Rimworld. I'm just picking up the characters. Let's see. Greedy, no-go. Why is that bad? Really impressive bedroom. She gets a mood loss if she doesn't get what she wants. Great. Exceptionally beautiful. And she's super immune. She will gain immunity much faster than a normal person would and can survive illnesses that would kill others. Okay. Okay, what else? So actually, let's not go with this one. Over here we have monkey, and I will be renaming these because I'm going to be using The names of, well, you guys to some extent. I'm going to be using the names of my patron supporters and YouTube members at the ranks of Lieutenant and above. That's one of the traits that you can get, so that way you can get your own name into the game. Let's say, this one's a fairly good planter. Very artistic. Is that useful? I don't think so. No. Kirby, corporate drone. Pyromaniac. She... Okay. She would set refuse heaps ablaze and become so entranced by the flames she would absent-mindedly burn herself. Not very social, not very good at cooking, but artistic? Okay. Traits, pyromaniac, loves fire. She will never extinguish fires. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. No. Mad scientist. Oh, he's a great researcher. Dumb labor. He does not do hauling, he does not do cleaning. He's not very social. And he does not do planting. So this guy is a pure medic researcher. He can come aboard. Or sorry, she. And then we have Macy Villegas. I need somebody who's good at construction. Let's just re-roll her. Plants, no. Although I could use a good planter. Somebody who has a bit more of a balanced build would be very much appreciated. Construction. Come on, roll some construction. Construction. Very good shooting. Decent at construction, decent at mining. Space Marine. Okay, I might be able to use that. That could be useful. She's making art out of burnt materials you collect from all around the map. Okay. Hold on, let me check my stream settings because... Oh crap, we're running on normal latency. I was worried about that. This means that the comments are going to be slightly behind what I'm telling. So there's a small stream delay, which there shouldn't be. But I didn't set the settings appropriately. So that's why we're currently having with this. Oh well. Now, excellent shooter. Not so great at construction. Tempting. Ninja assassin. Can't cook, can't plant. Body purist. And tough. Okay. Really social guy, this bartender, but he can't build for shit. Come on. Someone with a construction 5, 6, 7 would be great. This guy. Alistair Ryan. Wreckage explorer. He was tasked with watching his family's herds, but often shirked his duties to go exploring the crashed warships scattered around the planet. Good with animals. And good with intellect. Not very good at shooting. I think the team stats here are too focused on this. And not very well focused on construction and shooting. Randomize again. Give me a good construction worker. Come on, roll me something useful. Construction 9. Incapable intellectual, incapable of artistic. I don't mind that. This one's the very good miner, but not very well. It's not easy to balance this out. Ah, here we are. Very good at construction and learns quickly. Not any great shooters. Not any great melee operators, but I suppose I can work with these guys. This should be okay. This guy unfortunately has... his left eye has a bite scar. I'm surprised the eye survived. He also has a stab scar. This one has a bite scar, and this one's fine. Right. Old. No, they're alright, I think. Okay then. Naming conventions. Let's start with some of my patrons. This is Blazon. This over here is Reaper. And over here we have Corey. So these are some of the colonists I'll be starting with. Not necessarily the only ones, because you can always get more of them. And you can do that either through recruiting guys that you happen to capture, or you can recruit new ones by, well, I suppose buying them in essence. And you can also get them through random events. Sometimes some of them just crash near your location. Let's begin. And I shouldn't be talking this much. Hire Largazo or Arcana and everything will be okay. Exactly. The three of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. There we go. So, to those of you wondering, yes, it does use the same engine as Prison Architect, in case it looks familiar. First thing I'm going to do is allow the use of all of these items. I don't know why they're not allowed. Initially, it doesn't really make sense, but okay. And we have a pet. A female warg. Right. Okay. This is the part where you guys get to really help me out, because normally I just start building at a location where I find, for example, some iron, sorry, steel, and I don't really pay too much attention to other stuff. So in this case, I would just probably start building here, and then start planting over here. Just have a field of crops, start getting a bit of food in, and make sure that I also have enough to. Well, enough space to start building my habitat. That's the plan. Work is good. Okay. Live long and prosper. Thank you, Grey Ghost. So, let's start laying out the structure. I usually go with something like this, where I have 3 separate bedrooms. Because some people really prefer their privacy in this game, it seems. So, like that. Then I add a couple of doors. Door, door, door. Again, if you have suggestions, please post those in chat, because they would be really useful. It allows me to learn. Well, I don't need those yet. Those are a bit later. Everything in this game costs resources. So make sure that you pick exactly what you need. Now, let's have these people start on this. Allow the use of wood. Allow the use of these resources. And begin. Okay. They need warm clothes, and they need beds, and the hunter is lacking a ranged weapon. Fortunately, they always start with a bolt-action rifle. That's going to be handy. I reckon you start working on farm supplies and water supply. Water supply is fortunately not a factor. It is not something I have to worry about, and that makes it quite comfortable. But normally, yes. Shelter, fire, water. I would agree. Production. I need to have a place where I'm going to be cooking. Currently, I'm just going to go with a fuel stove because I don't have electricity yet. That one's going to go there. And then I have a butcher's table. It's going to go here. Whoever's living here is going to have a pretty bad smell in front of his place. I will make all of this stuff covered. It's just going to take me a while to get all the resources. You play Rimworld often if I need help. I probably will. just to figure out what's going on and what I need to be focusing on. So any help, any suggestions, much appreciated. Although there is some slight stream delay, so I might not immediately use, or I might not immediately find your suggestion. Multiple layer walls. Is that useful? Is that going to keep me alive? Because I usually just build single walls, and so far, well, maybe so far I've been able to die before any any real threat appears that's able to, well, let's say ignore any of my defenses. Let's put a growing zone here. How much of a growing zone should I be going for? Because I usually just make a sort of 6x6 or 7x7 grid of various different plants. So I would go with corn and rice because it's fast. And potatoes, yes. And then make another growing zone for something like cotton so that I can start making a bit of clothing. Cotton plant. That's usually what I go for. A patch of corn, yeah, that too. So this is the farm. Oh, hold on, you're not big enough. Extra zone, here. And that's gonna be corn plant. Now all of these have their own traits. For example, rice grows very quickly, only in 3 days. That's all the time that you need. And they also have specific nutritional values. So rice does not give you a whole lot of nutrition. Something like cotton cannot be consumed. But I imagine potatoes do give you a substantial amount of nutrition. 0.2. So it's better than rice, but not as good. Oh, sorry, not as great as I'd expected. Rice early game is important. Okay, make a kitchen. On the works. Multiple layer walls help with sappers. I'm not even sure what those are. If you needed water, rice would be hell. Yeah. Unless trigger some Freddo Pado branch you can buy, you can probably stick with wooden walls. Okay, research pemmican first. Interesting, because what I usually go for research first is a battery. Because I tend to rely upon... what are they called? Windmills. For power. I usually just use the wind turbines. And then the overflow goes into a battery. Okay, the wood here's coming up. Let's do a bit of mining on the steel here. I'm planning to expand this way towards the base to ensure that I still have enough room and that I don't start claiming too much space from the farm. Corn is the most efficient plant in the game, I think. Ah, that's useful, look. Long grow time can lead to starvation if you try to use corn early. Or only corn, okay. Pemmican is amazing for food. Alright, we'll set that up. Uh-oh. Ancient danger. As Corey draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding comes over him. He isn't sure why, but he feels this dusty structure may contain great danger. You mean the dusty structure right next to my base? That dusty structure. Well, that's great. So I probably shouldn't really be excavating whatever the hell this is. I should block the farmlands. Why is that? Don't poke that. Understood. Gentlemen, we still need more wood, so maybe not lie and stare at the stars blazing. Maybe just, you know, go and do something useful. Don't mess with that for at least an hour. Don't open or claim it. Okay. Powerful aliens in there. Don't destroy the walls. Alright. I will just not touch that. I was for a second worried that it was going to be this part where some of the resources are. Because that would have been annoying. Especially for my steel. Let's see who's assigned to what. We have one doctor. The other ones have 0 doctoring skills. Manual priors. You're great at learning how to construct stuff, so let's make sure that's in your schedule as well. Handle animals. Yes. You're also great at smithing. And this and that. Well, he's not great at it yet, but he learns really quickly. Blazing. I think Reaper should be focused on mining as much as he can. So let's make that a prio 2. You're also going to be good at researching. I'm just looking what the average of the relevant skills is. I should work on resource storage. Yes, you're right. Growing's 320, 120, 420. Okay. Pawns hate darkness. Okay. Furniture. Torch. Let's just give them a torch in each room. Fortunately, supposedly these things don't burn. As in, they don't cause fires. Or, I haven't had it happen yet. Why aren't they okay with shared commodities? I've had it... Where was it? Needs. That some of them are saying, this is frustrating because it is... they were sleeping all together and one of them needed their privacy. Don't forget the researching bench, yeah. Let's... Hold on, I could build a bit of planning first. Plan. So I want to encase this. Let's say this whole thing. Then I want to have a fridge here. So this thing is going to be the entry point to the fridge. So I can very quickly grab stuff from there and cook it and put it back. And then I suppose I can have a storeroom over here. So just general storage of resources and materials. A corridor here, I think. And then another room for dumping materials. And again, please interrupt me if I'm not making sense here. This is a 9. That's a 7. Okay, it's not not exactly as I would expect it. Here. Having working stations outside gives a speed penalty. Yeah, I am going to enclose them. I just need to get enough wood first. Because without that, it's going to be very difficult to just enclose the whole space. So I'll enclose this part first and have a very little base. Very, very small. What I can already do, however, is set up a storage area here, a stockpile. And then a stockpile here. So this is going to... storage. Only have food. This is going to have everything but food. Make a shortcut from storage to freezer. You never know when you need transfer after misplacing something. Yeah, I can do a door here and another door there. That should allow me to get through here quickly. Oh, you research forestry first. Yeah. Better make materials bigger. Tend to the recreational needs. Yeah, there are so many things that need tending to. Recreation, fortunately, with the horseshoe pin is something that's fairly easy to do. Let's start working on the rest of the structure here. A door here, there. And let's for now put an outside door there. So many things to tend to. Unfortunately, not enough resources to do it with. Not yet. You should be one of the colonists. You have no problem sharing a room with 8 people. Seems like we have a nice amount of steel after doing a bit of digging here. That's another thing that I was wondering. Is it beneficial having, for example, more, or having steel walls, or is wood good enough for early game? A scout from the White Goat Trobo is passing by. Hello. Armed with a bow. They are neutral. Is that these guys? Yes, the White Goat Trobo. So at least they'll not attack me. That's comforting. Chop a lot of wood and construct the rest of your base, yeah. I still have a bit of wood chopping orders set up. Just chop this, chop most of that down. This one builds, cook simple meals until you have... I usually go for 21, so I have quite a bit of food stored up. Steel walls burn? Kind of useless? Okay. Interesting. Stealth 17 and Rimworld, what a combo. Good or bad? Because I haven't really gotten much experience in the game yet. Wood is a good insulator, but not armor. Yeah. Any way to obtain oil in the game? Why, are you American? Sorry. I don't think that there's a resource such as oil, but there might be. I don't know anything about, or I don't know everything that there is to know about this game. Mine that, mine that. Not without mods. Okay. Good combination. Ah, good. Why are you stalking Blazin as he's sleeping? Are you bored? He doesn't have anything to do. Okay. I don't have any mining orders currently. Well, if you don't really have anything to do, just go and chop some plants. Because there's plenty of wood that we still need to get to the base. Structure, wooden wall. Need defenses. Yeah, I know, but is that really such a high priority? Not American, but Saudi. Yeah, fair. One thing I'm also wondering about, what I usually do in a base is deploy a floor. Does it really add a whole lot to your base, or is it just... I don't know. Is it just busy work? Add a bill, do that infinitely. This is the butcher table. When I have an animal that's butchered, I can immediately do that there, turn it into food here, and store it in the fridge, which is currently not getting cooled. And yes, I do need a table. I definitely need a table. That's going to sit over there. Dining chairs. I only have 3 colonists, so 3 seats should be... oh, hold on. 3 seats should be fine. But if I relocate the table to there, then I can always add another seat. Floors make it look nicer and improve move speed. Ah, okay. Sandbag walls might help defenses. Increase the beauty, makes colonists look happy. Ah, okay. Don't put the butcher table in your kitchen. Why is that? Does that give you a debuff? Food poisoning moment. Oh. Okay. So you would recommend that I put that in a separate room? I still don't have enough wood to enclose the whole base. Yeah, that's already coming up. This one too. We're working on the roof. Cooking corner is going to cause issues. Okay. Make a separate room for the butcher table. Okay, food poisoning. Right. So we're going to relocate this thing. Over there. Cancel that one. I'm going to put the seat then here. And then structure, wooden wall. And a door. There. If I'm colonizing this place, does that make chat mission control? I'll accept any help I can get from you guys as mission control. Reaper continuing to chop down wood. Good. Comfort's not doing terribly well, unfortunately. Okay, one of the seats is done. The table's coming up. The other 2 seats are getting built. Good. Wood is fine for insulation. Okay, extra important thing for kitchens is cleanliness. Food poisoning makes survival way harder. Right. Using steel for walls are waste. Just use stone. Okay. Now all of this stuff, especially the resources, are deteriorating. I can't have that happen. So I'm trying to get this thing fixed, finished as quickly as possible. Construction botched. Yeah, that sometimes happens. They just mess stuff up. Start a bit of hunting at this point. Okay. I still have 32 survival meals, though. Here, these things never rot. Well, if they're left outside they do, but otherwise not so much. Corn is 13% grown. Cotton, very, very low. Rice is... Nothing's happening here. I guess they don't find the time for this. Shit. Alright, who's the best hunter of the bunch? Bio... Shooting 1. Shooting 2. Shooting 2. But he's a learner. And he has the rifle. Okay, you're the hunter. Corey. Corey. Hunt. Higher priority. Unfortunately, the butcher table's not done yet. You use 2 food per day per colonist. Oh, you use 2. Okay. Yes, I know how to force a colonist. But I generally like to have them sleeping when they need it. Oh, this thing isn't finished yet. What are you doing? Time to eat. Oh, there we go. Butcher table's set. Dining chair is coming up. Storage roof is coming up. Reaper corded blaze. It's interesting saying this because I know these guys. They're both patrons. Reaper courted Blazin by comparing her to an awesome spring. Blazin responded well and is now Reaper's lover. Okay, they need a double bed. Lovely. We're going to deconstruct this thing and we'll set up a double bed over there. Eventually, that is. Why the entirety of NASA's in chat. Alright, here comes the double bed. Mind the torch. Guys, maybe not haul it, but just use it to build the bed. Ah, thank you, Corey. There we are, done. Okay, and assign this... who was it? Social? Yeah. So it was Blazon and Reaper. Set owner, Blazon, Reaper. Done. You revoke your request to be a colonist. Yeah. Frequently check the freezer temperature. The freezer temperature currently is still 22 degrees because I don't have electricity yet. And thus I don't really have any kind of capability to freeze anything. Let's set that up. I believe the fire risk is 6 tiles. So let's set it up over there. And then put a cooler over there. That's going to cool that room down. And set up a power line. Wow. A group of tribespeople from the Orange Eel Nago have arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Lovely. This man is coming for our lives. Gear, a steel knife, and some herbal medicine. Doesn't even have clothing on? Alright. The best shooter of the bunch, Corey. Draft. Get over here. We're gonna need that gun. Should be minus 2 degrees, yeah. I have a rifle and you have a knife, so I am bringing a gun to a knife fight. Or vice versa. Acquiring. Miss. Miss. Shooting level 3. Seriously, you missed twice and you get upgraded? Okay, fine. Melee attack the guy. I should probably also have gotten the rest of the bunch involved. Just a naked Nate dude with a gun. Yeah. Pretty much. Now the game does simulate all the damage that I'm taking, so I am doing pretty bad here. Oh no. What? Could you not? Dude. Like, no. No. They're kidnapping my colonist. This is not good. Get after him. I don't care you don't have a weapon. No! Fuck. Welcome to Rimworld. Welcome to Rimworld. So that's third part of my labor force gone. This was what? Day 8. Day 9. Days past since arrival 3. Fantastic. You'll have to rescue him later. Yes. Emphasis on later, because currently I'm probably going to need everybody on deck here. Oh, dude. What am I missing now? I have nobody hunting. I have nobody handling animals. So nobody's going to be using their hands to slaughter them. The pet had a mental breakdown. Oh no. Yeah, whatever. Your skill is low, but you're really the only one who can do it. You are both promoted doctors since our actual doctor has been kidnapped. Can I rescue him? Yes, eventually. But not now, because neither of these two are particularly well suited to engage anybody. Oh, what a start. What a fantastic start. Next time around, I should engage with everybody. Everybody should go on the offensive. There we are. This room is now starting to cool down because the cooler is now working. Temperature indoors is now 10 degrees and should be dropping fairly quickly. 4 degrees. 0 degrees. -2. And this thing is going to be fueling that for 3 days. So that's fine. How do I get more colonists? Did they come to you? Sometimes yes. Do I have to clap some intergalactic cheeks? Sometimes. There is a way to recruit new ones, I believe. Where was that? Factions. No. I thought that was what the mod said I should be using. Anyway, I can interact with any and all of these factions on the world. So I have options. But, of course, I just want to get my own guy back. And he is currently being held over there. The Coalition of Lara. Fucker. Let's make sure that the rest of them do carry any kind of a weapon. Melee 3. Melee 4. Okay, you're going to get the knife when you wake up. You can't wait for the next naked invasion. Only in Rimworld. Let's see, I still have 27 food, so that's enough for about 14 days-ish. It's not great. And the pet had a mental breakdown. Needs. Well, your boss, probably. I should check the name of the river next to me. How's that? And how do I do that? Dirt road. I should craft some bows or additional melee weapons. Yes. Unfortunately, I think the only one who could actually do something like that got taken. Or at least somebody who's decent at it. Craft level 6. Craft level 3. Right. Well, let's at least craft a bow. So, production... Or actually, I could craft... the electric tailor bench. No, which was it? No, that's tailoring clothes. Oh, what part was that? Never mind. We'll just use the crafting spot. Get me a bow, one of you. Make a short bow. We'll just add that to their laundry list of tasks. Corey kidnapped. Yeah, I know. Let's hope he wasn't eaten. Oh, that's an option? Lovely. That's exactly what you want to hear. Maybe your colonist was eaten. The fuck? Oh. You're just swiftly eliminating a timber wolf. Nice. Did you survive that? Just a bite from a timber wolf. He needs tending to right now. Okay, short bow complete. Which one was the hunter again? Blazing. So you take the bow. It's not a great ranged weapon, but it'll do the job. Alright, I should now have enough to at least get floors in the bedroom here. And floors in here. And there, but I'm not sure if that's required. I should keep them busy for a while. Later I need a freezer to store meat so they don't run away. I have a freezer. Here. I already have that. The rifle will be on the ground somewhere. Yes, you're right. Here's his meal and here's his rifle. You. Go and drop off the bow. Yeah, sure, in the middle of nowhere, why don't you? And equip that. Okay, chat, we need a name for this faction. This is something that you guys can decide upon. What should be the name of this faction? And what should the settlement be called? So there's two different things. The name of the faction, the name of the settlement. Let me know. What sort of weird name can we decide on this? Because we have already our first person getting taken. I start with 4 colonists? No, I started with 3. Taffy 3. Blue 4. I think that's a good name for a faction. Blue 4. And the settlement? Zeven provinciën. Alright, we're going to take Blue 4 and take back the guy from Red 4. A cheetah mouth landmark. Name on your map. Oh, it's not bad. Scatman squad. I'll go with Taffy 3 in honor of the tin cans. That's the settlement name. Taffy 3. Friendly advice, roof the generator. Okay. Good point. I didn't know that was a factor. Structure. Root floors? No. See, this is something I've never done. I've never put a roof over something I didn't need. Where is that? I don't need to ship anything. Oh, here. Build roof area. There. Still working on the floor. Moleemann Harbor. Work frenzy. Thanks to his high mood, he's experienced an inspiration. Oh, she. She'll work faster for the next 8 days. She would like to do some work. Good. The females have a psychic soothing. Alright. Geez, she's quick. Good lord. I should give her more work. She's really fast at building stuff now. Need a wall near it to support the roof. The roof gonna collapse. I didn't know that was a factor. Capable of holding a roof. I'm not sure if I need 4, but we're going with it. There. And off she goes. Pillars, roofs, everything. Done. What? Donkey joins? A group of donkeys, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. Welcome. A male and a female. That's nice. Maybe we can make use of that later. Age 9 of Blue 4. Lovely. So, this one's inspired. She just keeps going. Doesn't need sleep or anything. Damn. What difficulty am I playing on? Iron Man, Randy, Community Builder, I think? Or the one after that? Shrek approves. Can we rename this one? That's the female one. That's the male one. You can't rename them, can you? No. Unfortunately not. They're nice for hauling on road trips. Ah, cool. Does that need training? Haul. Will randomly haul items from time to time. But you need everything else. Okay, that one's done. That one's done. That one's done. Need defenses. Yeah. In case more naked tribe members appear. Set up some security. I don't have cloth, so I cannot build sandbags, but I can build barricades. Let's do that here. Yeah. This way we can retreat into the base. At least that's the plan. And hopefully I won't have to ever use that. And off she goes. Lubov is fully healed. That was the pet, yes? Yeah, the warg. Okay. Can this lady use that energy to get Corey back? I don't think so. Because she's not very good at shooting. She's not very good at meleeing anybody. So I don't think that she's going to be very useful in that sense. But what I could do is see who is better. Shooting 1, melee 4. So if I'm going to go in, it's probably going to be with melee. So it's probably going to be Reaper. Let's have him equip the flag vest. What are you currently wearing? Yeah, not enough. Forced to wear the armor part. And I need to give him a knife. Plasteel knife. Gaming man, how am I doing? I'm doing good. I like the new challenge that Rimworld brings. So much to learn. It's finally a game that I can really sink my teeth into. I forgot a floor tile below the entrance. Oh yeah, you're right. This is why it's useful to have mission control. Okay, I have plenty of resources now. Food's not great. Cotton 12%, corn. Rice is only 11%, 49% here. 22% on the corn. That's gonna take forever. Let her fall in love with a cannibal and steal Corey back. I have a pistol stored. Yeah, I know, but she's better with a blade than with a gun. Or a melee tool, rather. Or sorry, he is. So yes, I know I have it, but I think it's more useful to go in with melee. At least, that's what my hope is. Alternatively, if we're gonna raid, we're gonna do it with both of them. How long would that take me to get there? So if I want to form a caravan and go there. 0.8 days. Good. So it's not going to take me very long. It's going to take me 0.8 days to get there. So 0.8 days to get back. So that's a little under 2 days. So 4 units of food. Alright. No, I don't want to form a caravan just yet. Can we get you some armor? Check your generator if it needs refueling. No, that's fine. Mostly. Probably make an animal zone for the donkeys so that they don't eat your crops. Yeah, fair point. Zone. I'm still figuring out how to do this. I first need to make a new zone, I think. Manage area. New area. Rename. Donkey zone. Expand allowed area. Donkey zone. There, you can roam there. Animals. Donkeys. Donkey zone. There. Did I do it right like that? Because this is one of the things that I haven't quite figured out yet. I hope there's enough food for those guys in there. Basically going to have at least 5 enemies. They're likely going to have much better combat skills than you. Okay. Wouldn't attack. Too many for me to handle. Just mark where you don't want them to go and invert. Oh, clever. Yeah. So I should make a no zone, or a no... no animal zone of sorts. Shit, nobody's gonna work on that animal. Blazing. Focus. No. Consume. No. I don't get it. This thing is set to go forever. Why is he not using it? Consume. Rather not. No empty. No empty accessible spot configured to store it. But... oh, that falls under the animal corpses category. Right. So I would need to get a specific locker for that. Geez, you can specify everything. Didn't even zoom in that far. I suppose I can just toss it in here. Yep, there she goes. Because there's nothing that can get really infected by that thing here, right? At least I hope not. Who's going to be the butcher? Handle, blazing. Not assigned to cooking. Oh, that's cooking skill. Go. Fix that first. He's not very suited to it. But we can turn this thing into meat. There we go. No, you... This thing immediately started eating about a third of the wolf meat that there was left. Great. Prioritize cooking. Although this thing... it won't spoil. That's not too bad. We can at least make some more food out of it. Refrigerate it. Make some animal sleeping spots. Yeah. Furniture. How do animal sleeping spots benefit? It designates a spot where they should sleep. Rest effectiveness is 80%. Ah, that might be it. So the rest recovers faster. It was his kill, I just stole it. Yeah. Please move the stone next to the storage room. It's slowing the colonists down a lot. This one. Hold that. I don't really have a dump zone yet. Dumping stockpile. There. And I suppose we can just copy the door. Just make it easier to get to. Where are you going? Oh, you're planting new stuff. Corn plants. Well, at least some of the rice is almost finished. It's already healed. To heal them if they get hurt, okay. Make a crappy barn for no combat animals. Check the bed? What do you mean? What's happening? Yeah, I suppose I could hunt it. It's more food. Jeez, you can keep your distance. Good grief, you're far away. Can you even hit that out of that range? Select the shooter, then rest the mouse over the target. Good God, woman. Oh, she is inaccurate. And not by a little bit either. Ah, there we go. Job done. Oof. That was a serious case of point in the general direction of the target. Just went from a colony to a couple's house. Yeah. Pretty quickly too, didn't it? Wait, you're idle? Hold on. Right, you're good at constructing shit, and not so good at mining stuff. How the hell can you be idle? So I should have more for you to do then. You can't research, you can't cook. I don't know, go tame a mega sloth. Oh, never mind then. What should I put her to do? You know, the free game on Epic Games, Frostpunk. Yeah, I already picked it up. I might stream that at some other point. I haven't played that yet, but that's something I still want to get into. Fizzy Vlogs, Cornwall, UK, welcome. More construction. Yeah, but of what? Just more room? So I can do that, but doesn't it mean that it also has to get cleaned? Like all of it? Here, we're going to turn this whole thing into a workshop later. And a wooden door, I don't know, here. And there. And there. It's going to be a hallway. Get stone so you can make the perimeter wall out of stone. Okay. Great stuff to increase her level. Oh, right. So just keep her busy working on anything that she's good at and make sure that that skill level goes up. Well, in that case, I suppose I should be able to hunt some wildlife. Go hunt stuff that's not likely to retaliate anytime soon. Turkeys. That should be enough. What's your hit chance now? Well, not terrible. So her shooting skill goes up every time she fires, right? 942. 981. Yeah, it does go up. But she's learning slower than yeah, I would ideally like. It's a good thing we don't have to craft ammo, because this would be a great way to waste ammo. Look at her go. Oh. I'm close to pull the direction. Yeah, pull the trigger in the general direction of the target. That. There we go. That was a lucky hit. Because that was not accuracy. She just gained quite a substantial amount of skill just from missing consistently. Missing a rabbit. Next up. Next rabbit. Oh, you got him. Look at you. Well done. Reaper would be like, what are you doing? Yeah, possibly. She's destroying the house. I was worried about that. I saw this thing deteriorate. I thought, is that serious? Oh, here we go again. Jesus. Oh, she's going to level up to tier 3. Which is nice. There we go. Basic familiarity. Could have fooled me. If you destroy the house and you repair it, you get construction and shooting skills. Now 2 skills for the low price of 1. Let's get some sleeping spot for our local pet. Slaver. You can attack them, but this will anger their faction. I have no particular goodwill with them. So I can trade with them. But... well, it doesn't matter who I send, they both have 4 social skill. I'm actually kind of curious what he has. Can I buy slaves or can I sell them? Oh! I can actually get some slaves. That's nice. That sounds terrible, but... I mean, I get more pawns, I get more colonists. I just need to figure out a way to get to 1,000. I could sell off both donkeys. Or one of them. I'm not going to sell that one. Components? No. Medicine? Definitely not. Where's the 3rd colonist? Ice Flat? That's an unfortunate story. We don't talk about that. Imagine buying Corey back. I'm not going to do that. Guys, can I safely sell both the donkeys to ensure that I can get enough cash to buy one of the slaves? Is that useful? Could get that male warg. And? Oh, and then start creating more of them. Do not buy the Lucy. The what? Where is Corey? At some point, a naked guy with a knife attacked my colony and took Corey hostage, and he's now being held at their colony. Sell them. Okay. Getting a lot of yeses from mission control. Sell. And then get the evangelist. Because the first thing that we need is the Jehovah's Witness coming in. Oh, at least that one's a better shooter. But they can't do anything else. Dumb labor, incapable. We are not capable of much more than that. I suppose I can't afford that, can I? Oh, it's going to be 954 negative. I'm going to have to sell some more. Artie. Oh, look at this guy. Shooting, melee, construction, mining, cooking, animals, craft. And this guy can do it all. Fast learner too. Global learning factor plus 75. That's nice. That's a good shooter. The first one, you mean? That's true. Well, better shooter. What about this one? I know I can't afford them, but... Whoa. That's some high-end skills. Osprey, yeah, thank you. Can I get some slaves? That'd be nice. That's a great colonist. Which one? This one. Combo. He seems like a really useful guy because he can do everything. But... oh, she's a fast learner? Yeah, you're right. So I can just have her do stuff and then pick up skills like that. That might be useful. Alcohol addiction. How much problem... how much of a situation is that going to cause? Corey's gone. I need to replace his skills. Yes. I'm just going to get Sissy in. and see if she's going to be able to train up her shooting skills a bit faster than my stormtrooper. And then hopefully have her and the rest of the squad attack. Accept. Welcome. Now, how do I set this one free? Because they're currently designated as a slave, are they not? Research. Warning, very low. They're not set to do anything at the moment. But she can do quite a bit. She just needs to learn. You, give up your gun. Because as we have seen, you don't really know how to use it. Alright. This changes the work schedule. It means that drone here, she's no longer going to have to handle that, but she is. She's going to be doing the shooting now. Tame, train, harvest, and slaughter animals. She's also going to be doing the hunting. Food supply is running low. 21. So that's times 3. It's enough for 3 days. Shit. It's not enough. I need to be hunting more and cooking more. Well, that's what she's going to be doing. Let's make that our top priorities. Hunting and then handling it. And then cooking. She can't cook for shit. But she's a fast learner, so let's put her on that. She's going to have at least 50 mental breaks, and then the alcohol addiction will be gone. Well, that's a nice prospect. Jesus. So you're more accurate, are you? No, it doesn't seem like the shots scatter as much. And her skills go up faster. About 40 per shot. Got him. That's better. She's probably going to start so many brawls. Oh. I have a bit of a buyer beware moment. I need farms, potatoes, boil them, mash them, roast them, rice too. Yes. Again, Osprey, thank you very much for the donation. I am working on the fields here. And the potatoes are growing eventually. Some of these are still very early game. 13%. So it's going to take a while. And she's now working on her handling skills, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's taming. That's part of cooking, I think. Yep, there we go. She just cooked a new meal. So now I have 22. So you can actually kill a colonist if you're not careful, though. Yeah. She's gonna be trouble. She's a bit of a time bomb, that one. Brawls are good. You get melee skills in your colonist and your medic gets practice. That's a very interesting way of looking at it. What? A mad wild boar. Lovely. Well, fortunately, I have quite a lot of friends. Hopefully with guns. So let's see if these guys are going to be shooting. Fast is good. Go on. That was useful. There, allowed. That's food. There we go. Blazon's already taken it. Blazon, hold on. I don't need you handling the food. Oh, you were just hauling. Never mind. Don't mind me. You call them prisoners. We call them new furniture. Oh, man. How many toes, how many fingers, how many ears have been lost in brawls? I don't know. Is it that bad? This one's getting healed up. Ooh, you went melee against the wild boar? Oof. I didn't see that. Blazon's working on new parts of the house. Some of my walls have gotten shot up because of these guys didn't aim properly. So this one, you trust this one with a gun. Yeah, I see why. Baffen. I wouldn't trust that guy with a machine pistol. 0 shooting skills. It's probably not a great idea to let that guy anywhere near a weapon. Took some friendly fire, yeah. So, Sissy, you've proven your worth so far. Let's make sure that you continue to do so, because there is still a lot more cooking and hunting to be done. Lots more. Spray and spray gun. Yeah, that's true. There she goes again. Shooting level 6. She's now classed as a capable amateur. You've lost so many parts. A colonist lost a nose because it was bitten off? Damn. Look at her health. What, of Sissy? Yeah, she still has that alcohol addiction. Yeah, there it is. Trade caravan's leaving. Okay. Hunter's lacking a ranged weapon. Well, you're not a hunter anymore, are you? I mean, I know that you are in title, sort of. But we've seen you hunt. Let's say it was not a great success, to put it mildly. You guys, Reaper is bored. Fine, you're gonna have to go and mine some more stuff then. What else can we mine? Compact machinery, I think that's components. We're not gonna touch this thing. That seems like a risky place. Is that gold? No, it's machinery. Sometimes there is gold. Oh, silver ore. That's basically cash, if I'm not mistaken. That's nice. Give Blazon the pistol. Yeah, but he's the knife guy, isn't he? He's not. Oh, sorry, girl. Here, go and equip that. How much silver ore is there? More. Very well, we shall dig more. We get 48 out of that. What do you think of the game so far? I quite like it. I've played 30-35 hours at this point. It's something that just... It's relaxing to play. It's really chill. Lock her in a room and feed her through a slot until her addiction is gone. Alcoholics are pretty dangerous, I'll believe that. So I can just go like that and she's not going to be able to get out of it. Interesting. Save plasteel for your best work or advanced stuff. I don't have a lot of plasteel though, do I? Yeah, just 4. But I think a mission control, I think you guys are great. You see so much stuff that I don't consider or don't think of or overlook. It is very useful. So, much appreciated, all that you guys are doing. You got a button-down shirt and synth threads. Okay, so you need a better shirt. Who's on crafting duty? Skill 6, skill 3. Okay. Let's set up a table where we can build a new bit of clothing. Electric tailoring bench. It's going to sit over there. Take the power line. Run that through the storage to here. With 210 eyes, you don't miss much. Yeah. Crowdsourcing. There we go. We are getting some nice bit of silver ore here. It's not a lot, but every bit helps. Because the more I get, the more, well, let's say the closer I'm going to be to getting more slaves. I mean colonists. Are there still more animals to hunt? Wildlife? Oh yes. Not too many more though. Well, safely though. Oh, now I can take down some alpacas. There. Go and do some shit with Sissy. Sissy's shooting again. Woman. Seriously, this turkey is laughing at you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's not terribly impressive. Harvest. Can harvest these berries and these berries. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if I even accidentally hit the mega sloth behind her. Behind the turkey. Right eye shot out, tail shot off. There we go. You finally took it down. How much skill did that get you? She got about 2,000 points worth of that? That's nuts. If anything, she'd be penalized for the amount of misses that she had. Oh well. A large stone perimeter wall is a checklist item. Do I even have enough stone to pull anything like that off? Let's see, I first need to make... I think it was a t-shirt that was required. Do until I have 10 of them. No, that's a bit much. Until I have 3 of them. Everybody needs a new shirt. Give me a seat. There. Standing lamp to power the whole thing. Can I give birth to new colonists? I don't know. Not me personally, but maybe somebody else. I have 0 stone. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I can mine this sandstone, I guess. That can go a bit faster. Orders. Mine. Here. US Army is just going to send its soldiers to go farm aiming skills by missing turkeys. Should research Devil's Strand. What was that again? Because I've seen that pop up, I just never researched it. Slow-growing mushroom fiber that yields an exceptionally tough, heat-resistant plant fiber. Yeah, I haven't researched anything yet. Because I had an unfortunate incident, shall we say. There are no children in vanilla. Okay. Can always have a stonecutter's table. Yeah, that's a good plan. Architect, production. Stonecutter's table here. Try to find some granite. That's better than just sandstone? Harvest some wild heal root to heal the smaller injuries. You can use the better medicine you start with for emergency treatments. Okay. This is heal root, right? So I can harvest these. This one's growing. Here's another one. Ready. Why is this stuff not allowed? There's pemmican there and beer, so that's for the alcoholic. A bunch of steel over there. More berries to harvest. Plenty of stuff to do, just not a whole lot of colonists to do it with. I need to extend the power line. Let me guess, you're hunting something? Nope, drinking beer. Yeah, her alcohol need is really high up. Oh god, and she still has the gun. If you thought her accuracy was bad before, just wait until you see this. We have struck compacted machinery. Okay. Is Sissy okay? Well, she had a beer. She's doing much better now. Look at that mood improving. Freed from slavery, alcohol warmth, plus 10. Extremely comfortable. I'll bet it's better than it was in slavery. Hold on, I don't have any wood stored up. Chop wood. There. For those of you who are bored, go and chop some wood. Take that rifle away and burn the alcohol. Burn the beer. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to work. Pro tip, put a roof over your defensive position. Increases accuracy. Oh! See, that's the stuff that I need. That would be structure. And then add a roof zone here. Cannot build a roof over an oak tree. Remove the damn oak tree then. It's not rocket science, just speed up. Sissy is kind of dangerous. Yeah. To me and others, I think. Because it might not be a great combination to have a rifle and alcohol. How's the Jenny doing? 17 hours. This thing's gonna need fuel soon. You've come to apprehend Sissy. He'll be there shortly. I'm eagerly awaiting your arrival. I could use another colonist. And we might need to apprehend your spaceship. There we go, finally doing some research. On pemmican. I never got around to doing that. Add a light source if you're making a defensive point, since light is a factor in accuracy as well. Well, considering how bad my colonists are, I'll take any accuracy bonus I can get. Sell her for someone else when the next caravan comes. But skills. She's building up her skills. Let the girl learn. More silver ore. I think we have mined all the silver ore that we know of, at least. Is this silver? Come back to the steel. Machinery. Steel all over the place, but sometimes I find gold. Not today. Okay. I bet if you had ninja, you could assassinate that giant sloth in its sleep. Probably. Let Sissy recover from alcoholism. She might not like that. Let her go through withdrawal. Okay. Should make huge crops and sell them all for thousands of silver and buy colonists and weapons. Okay. So we're going to be going on a growing zone spree. Let's see. What yields the most cash? If anything. Corn. What is the most profitable crop? Smoke leaf plant. Is that for joints or something? Yes. It actually is. Can be addictive. Great. Let's not. Did I just see a fire? I should hope not. You're in orbit now. Where do you park? Anywhere goes. Just bring that spaceship down and you can join the colony. Psychoid. Dark green. So that's this? Oh, psychoid plant. Can't. Requires some work. Yeah, well, that. But I don't have anybody who can actually use that. Smoke leaf, then. So, yep, here we go. The Dutch YouTuber starts selling weed. Why not? Now we have all the memes. What are you doing, woman? Are you still cooking? Sorry, that sounds terrible. Is Sissy okay? Yeah, she's fine. This game really brings out the worst in people. It's the same as Stellaris. It's also one of those games where you just... I don't know. Let's say Stellaris is a game where you do some questionable things. Don't place crops anywhere, you should plant them in high fertility zones. Yeah, but this is, isn't it? Fertility 100%. So this is fine. I wouldn't plant it there. Because that's slate and you got some different colored patches like these. This is sandstone. Oh! I think somebody did see a fire. I think you'd be right. I just wonder if that's gonna die out on its own or keep raging. It won't rage through here. Ambrosia sprouts. A myth, a grove of mysterious ambrosia bush has sprouted nearby. If you wait for the plants to grow, you'll be able to harvest delicious, pleasurable, and slightly addictive fruit. Right. Ettes, welcome. My one and only moderator is in the chat, guys. What should I do with these people I conquered? Serve them as appetizer. Something like that. Make it a home zone. Okay. We're gonna firefight this thing, but I'm not sure if that's gonna come at the expense of medical equipment or not. Reaper's inspired. He will conduct research 5 times as fast. For the next 8 days or when the research project is complete. Okay. Did I hire a pyro pawn? No, I had the option of getting one at the start, but I didn't actually hire it. Zones. Zone control. What zone did I make that now? Sissy just ran right past it, doesn't care about anything. See, this is something I need to work out. Something I still need to figure out. There's a second fire more to the left. No, this is the only fire, but it keeps... Oh! There's a second fire more to the right. Alright. So how do I take this thing down? It needs to be home area. Okay. Architect, zones. Expand home area, there. This needs to be included as the home area. Fire, you don't say. Go on. Have your little nap. Reaper's the only one who does not put out fires, isn't he? Yeah. Can't fight fires. And the girls are just chilling in the beds when the world burns. Move, ladies. Get to work. Place lights near potential cover spots for your enemies near defensive post. Okay. Do they take health damage from that? No, they don't. That's a substantial amount of nature that just burned up. It will put it out, hopefully. Yes. Potentially dangerous. Yeah, if it gets too close... Oh crap, let me guess. The home zone's not big enough anymore. Zone. Expand home zone. Yeah, the fire keeps growing and growing and growing. This one also keeps growing out of control. I think we should prioritize these, because this keeps getting closer to the base. If it burns this way, it's fine. If it burns that way, I don't care. But the stuff that gets close to the base, no. Especially the generator. That sounds like a bit of a recipe for disaster if that thing burns up. Major break risk. Alcohol is... yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna learn what happens when she does not have alcohol. That spot where the fire raged should make a great zone for farming. Yeah. Fertility 100%. Woman. Not in home area. Fuck. Sissy, get over here. Double time. Don't lose ambrosia to the fire. It's important to sell. Okay, where's the ambrosia? All the way over there. Shouldn't be too much of a risk, not yet. Come on. These things keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Blazin'. I know you're busy, but This is substantially closer to the base. There we go. Well done, ladies. Oh, not in home area. Fine, it is now. Put that out. There we go, better. Extreme break. Let me guess. Alcohol withdrawal. Yeah, feeling shaky. Everything pisses me off. You're gonna hand in your gun right now. Draft. Get over there. Hand in your weapon. Because I suddenly don't trust you with one anymore. Might be unfounded. Actually, you know what? Go to your room. Yeah, fine. Have a meal. But you cannot have a drink. No. Go to bed. Sleep it off. Alcoholism. Sleep it off. Yeah, right. Might as well make the entire area your home zone. At this point, yes. Oh, the fire's burned out. Both of them have. Good. Might have something to do with the rain. Clear home zone. There we go. Finally. Just harvest ambrosia and wait for the rain. Ambrosia was somewhere down here. I really can't spot that in the dark. Meteorite, granite. Somebody requested granite. Here it is. Where's the ambrosia? There's loads. Loads of ambrosia over here. I'm just going to use the planning tool to highlight that. Here. This is the stuff. There, that'll make it easier to find. Set a grow zone for the ambrosia. Set it to not so. Okay. Don't sow. They will still harvest. Aha. I can make Sissy's bed a prisoner bed and lock her up. She can't go out and do anything, even if she breaks. You'll release her if she goes... She will go back to your colony outright. Okay. So I can just lock her up and make sure that she... Right. But... now she can't even use her bed. How old is Sissy? 44. So I need to let her go entirely through that withdrawal thing. And what about food? Is she not just gonna roll over and die when her food meter runs out? How do I keep her fed? So this needs to go all the way up to 100%. Now I need to draft her and arrest her. Okay. Cannot arrest, no path. Allow the door. Try to arrest her, okay. She's going through a midlife crisis. Yeah. So she's now a prisoner. Understood. And that means that I can keep her fed. I don't need to recruit her at all. She just needs to go through this whole withdrawal thing. Allow the door. If you have a colonist as a warden, they will feed her after you arrest her. I do have a warden. Let's make that a higher priority. Okay, well, hopefully this is going to knock off that alcohol addiction that she has going on and keep her sane. Set someone to high priority warden. Okay. This is very useful, guys. Thank you for teaching me this. There is one bit of a problem. I now no longer have anybody who's going to be handling food. They'll cook, but they won't hunt. And they won't handle anything. Now, if I'm not mistaken, once Sissy is going... well, once she has proceeded through the whole withdrawal thing... Can I set her free? Or do I first need to recruit her again? Or just... oh, release. There. This is going to take a while. What's my ETA on that alcohol addiction? Symptoms withdrawal begin. However, extended abstinence will force the brain to adapt back to its normal state, resolving the addiction. Okay. You lost a hunter. Yeah, exactly. Rice should be ready soon. You've set fertility bottom. Tiles with 130. I'm only seeing 100 everywhere. Not 130. It's just all 100. Ah, the rice is indeed ready. No, not release. Do not release. Recruit. Okay. Eventually. Eventually. Not anytime soon. Do we still have a cook? Yes. Our local geologist. Recruit. Do not release. Okay. Here's your food. Good luck with that. 10%. Please recruit her after this. Yeah, I'm planning on it. I didn't waste a lot of money for this. Well, I'm not sure. I spent 1,000 on that. I traded almost all my money and 2 donkeys to get this woman. So I hope that she's going to be worth it. Oh, there's a fertility view. Here. Uh-huh. Here, 140%. That's nice. And here, 140%. Rich soil. So we're going to put that just on the tiles that are rich. Get the maximum out of it. No, not there. I am learning so much. We're just going to turn this into one huge rice paddy to ensure that I have plenty of food. There, that should do it. Plant, rice. Now he sees it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a lot to learn about this game. That one. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to leave it tonight. I'm starting to notice that my voice is not appreciating the non-stop 3-hour talk. So this is going to be it for today. Monday will be the next stream, and of course we're going to be continuing with this stream, with this this story here, because we really need to get Corey back, and we need to get Sissy through her alcohol addiction. So there's plenty of work to be done, and that will continue on Monday. For now, thank you for everything you've been teaching me, everything you have been learning me about the game. I will try to remember as much of it as I can. If I forget stuff, if I overlook your comment, it's not personal, it's just I have a lot on my mind with this game. So more learning will continue on Monday. Thank you for joining. I shall see you guys Monday, 2030 Central European Time. See you then. Good night.